Yeah.
Can you hear me, lady? Can you hear me?
Locker man.
Is that my guy? Is that my locker mate? Is that Terence Garvin, the former Pittsburgh Steeler, the West Virginia Mountaineer? That's the guy we on the phone with right now.
My dog. We here.
Okay. Now, you know, I was really excited when we were gonna get a chance to talk today because as we know, Steelers Rookie Minicamp had just wrapped up, and it had me thinking about, man, you are one of the most perfect guys to talk to about, you know, that situation, man, just as a whole, because you lived it. I mean, I've told them about when I went through rookie minicamp, but it was different in 2010 and I was in a whole nother organization, but you were here, you survived it, man. So just take us the full context of what that was like and the nitty gritty of it, man, in terms of how you got here. It wasn't all glamorous.
I was Bane in the tunnel. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, I did not get drafted, as we know. After the draft came, you know, a lot of people sign as free agents. So you have your, per se, you have your priority free agents, you know, and then you have your tryouts, you know. So the priority free agents, that means you got a couple dollars coming off the draft.
Little signing bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a signing bonus. You're coming in there essentially to start to learn the playbook. You're not a draft pick. You're not that comfortable. But you're in there a little bit to learn the playbook and equip yourself to get ready to go to Latrobe to go to camp. And then you got your tryouts who are there for 3 days and you're trying to try out for the team. It was 6 of us when I came in there. So I came in there as a tryout. It's a 3-day mini camp, 2 practices a day. Now, I'm not sure if they still do 2 practices a day. I'm pretty sure they do, but it's a practice in the morning, practice at night. Practice in the morning, practice the next day, and then Sunday's 1 practice. So 3 days, let's do it. You know, you running the reps, you learning the playbook, you're trying to compete. You'll have 7-on-7, you'll have team, you'll do 1-on-1s, you'll do individual. It's just a normal practice setting, basically. But it's a chance to, you know, show who you are, show what you got. So,
and now talk about that like intensity level though, man. When you're coming in there, you know, with this tryout situation.
So if you're a tryout, you have literally 3 days to figure this thing out. I'll never forget. I went to the training room, the equipment room, and I was like, let me get some tights. You know, get some long tights. I'm playing. They like, bro, you're here for 3 days, bro. Like, you don't need no tights.
Yo, the disrespect.
The disrespect, you know.
The disrespect. That's crazy.
Paper name tag. You got the little lockers in the middle, temporary lockers. Coach Tomlin coming there and let you know these lockers aren't here during the season, so don't get too comfortable. You know, just the little things, the details. And I mean, I had a good 3 days. Landry Jones was our quarterback.
Oh, you wow. You are wow for
What's that mean? Was he tossing some to you? We might need to ask him game on the line.
He was the quarterback. Yo, wow.
That was not a shot. It was not a shot. You know?
I'm just, it's you know, just the timing of how all that was phrased together right there. That's all. It seems shot-ish.
That was not a shot. Man. I forever shout Landry out, man.
I'm listening, Landry help me out, guys. I'm here because of him.
It's always love with Landry, you know?
Wow.
You got to think, though, bro. I was moving from safety to linebacker in 3 days, learning the playbook. But I'm like, yo, I got 3 days, bro. I'm giving it everything. I'm jumping it. If you look at it, I'm jumping it. That was my mentality. So I left out of there about 3-4 picks. Coach Tomlin came and hollered at me, said, we're inviting you to Latrobe. I thought I made it, you know? I think I left out of there with $2,000. They taxes took $1,000. I thought I was a millionaire. I was good, you know? I'm like, I'm going back to Morgantown with $1,000. You can't tell me nothing. We're good. So training camps, the mini camp is a dogfight. If you're a tryout, it's one shot, one kill. Like, you got to go out there and just do any and everything you can to get seen. But at the same time, you have to show that you can be a pro and practice like a pro. You know,
and I'll talk about that too, man. In terms of the practicing like a pro. Yeah.
practice like a pro. Stay off the ground. You know what I mean? Athletes, Coach Tomlin always says that. So you can't be on the ground. You can't be falling into people's legs. You can't just be out of control. You got to understand there's some draft picks out there too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some top picks. You know, so don't touch the money. You know, we're joking around, but don't touch the money. You got to be smart.
It's a joke, but it's serious.
It's definitely serious. Don't touch the money. Like,
Man, that's what you're not gonna do.
Touch the money, you're going home quicker than you think.
Right.
You know.
What would have been your path if they didn't invite you out to Latrobe?
If I didn't go to Latrobe,
Yeah, like that time period in between then and I guess other NFL teams training camps. Like, would you have got invited to another team?
you possibly could. I've seen people go to other mini camps. You know, you have other mini camps during different days, during different weekends. So if you're able to get another mini camp invite tryout, you can go to that. But besides that,
what is that based on then? A lot of the agent just trying to push you out there?
I don't believe an agent can get you into a mini camp. You know, I really don't believe that. I believe it's based off of, it's just need. That might be an agent thing a little bit, like, yo, can my dude get a tryout, you know? But it's really hard to make it from that mini camp because it's just not a lot of opportunity. You know, you got your free agents that's been brought in. You got your draft picks that's been brought in. It's what do we need? Do we need a body here? In all reality, you're really just a body. Like, do we need a body here? Can we use a body there? Do we already have this field? And if they can use you and they can use you, you got some time.
Yeah, ain't you trying to do this?
Oh, Vince Williams was my guy in there. Like, it was me and Vince in there. Vince was the 6th rounder. I was the tryout. But I'm like, look, bro, I don't know you. You don't know me. But we working together. I need you. You know, I need you. Like, if you see me jump something, just have my back with this. Yeah. And it's basic defense. You know, you're out there in cover 3. You might be in a little cover 2, tight sand me 33. You already know. It's basic defense. They're not going to get too exotic because you don't really want to just teach your defense. But at the same time, you got to understand. You got to pick up on the defense. You got to be on your P's and Q's because at the end of the day, you only got 3 days. So you want to practice hard, get in the cold tub right after, get your feet together, get ready to get back there the next day and try to compete.
When I was also going to say this, man, just talk about how difficult that could be at times, too, when you're doing this without pads, because that's the other element here. We don't get a chance to see the full, physicality as well, man.
Some people's game is based off of physicality. Yeah. Some people's game
you just said it between you and Vince. Think about that dynamic right there. Vince is a thumper where, we talk about how athletic and rangy you are.
Yes. And I always say, like, the stars kind of aligned for me because, like I said, I was coming from safety to linebacker. I really wasn't a true linebacker at the time, but I knew how to play man-to-man.
Yeah. You're today's linebacker. That's the problem. You just came at the wrong time.
I was a few minutes before my time. I was just a few minutes before
came at the wrong time, bro. That's it.
I could really cover your tight ends. I was playing really well in man-to-man. They give me 55, you already know, bro. They put me in a man-to-man situation. I was very comfortable. They were putting me in just different cover 2s. I knew how to cheat these defenses and jump something. So it was a fortunate situation because honestly, I got to play 7-on-7 ball. I got to play, without pads at the time, and that catered to my game.
Gotcha.
Now, some people, I always say it's tough for a D lineman to really shine at a tryout because you're not really doing one-on-ones. You might do them, but we don't have pads on, so it's just all it's all effort. It's finesse. You got to run to the ball every play. You already know how that goes.
Yo, that's a nightmare. Yo, the ball 4 yards downfield, cover it down, go get it. Like, bro, you wild. You wild.
And run back because you don't have time to give up no reps.
Ain't no sub. Come on now.
And it ain't nobody else. I think it's just us. They used to joke with us, but they're like, we don't have nobody else. Yeah. It's just all here. So you got to take every rep. You got to keep yourself healthy, keep the feet healthy, those blisters on your feet, you got to keep yourself healthy for those 3 days, keep your legs going because, these are your 3 days. This is it. Yeah. And it's tough. I think people essentially think you made the team when they say these mini camp tryouts and whatnot. And I always say it's unfortunate this Instagram and social media effort because people think you're on the team, but you're really there for a tryout. Like it's literally 3 days. It's tough because after them 3 days, if they don't see something they like or they're comfortable at that position or you haven't caught their attention, you're out of there. Like that's it. It's to the next spot, you know. And you just gotta wait, keep working out, keep the faith, see what happens.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But see, that's why I like it right there, man. Because I was going to say, I know you could give us that in depth. I knew you was going to be able to peel back that layer in the egg, man. Shout out to you for that, man. But I'm glad, man, when you think about your journey, bro, for you to have survived that and then put together the career that you did for as long as you did, man, that's a heck of a job by you, man. Big time salute, man.
So look, I'm truly thankful. You know, I always say I make the job. I sent a little tweet out there this weekend. I would have never left Pittsburgh knowing what I know. But it's kind of like, it's nothing like Pittsburgh salute. Like I always say, like the program is different. It's nothing like being a Steeler. Like it's love, it's truly, it's family. I've been different places.
TG. No, TG. Now, TG. T, come on now, baby. I remember the way you used to look at them. It was a team out west. Boy, I thought you would have thought it was an IG model the way you was looking out there, bro. Come on now.
I used to love them boys.
Hey,
I did.
You know how many times I would hear you tell me about the Legion? Ooh, oh my God! He said I would have never left. I just can't believe this is what you just said.
I'm putting it on wax.
Wow!
But I had built equity there. You gotta understand, like
I built equity there. Oh my gosh! I hear the growth in your language. I hear the growth.
Come on, like a home. I had put some equity in there.
Oh man! You know? That boy, hey Deke, I'm telling you, bro. He says you with that Legion of Boom. Oh man, you gotta peek. Oh man, Russ. Oh, you gotta get out there. Oh,
I was a fan. It was hard. You gotta think it was the year they was hard.
They say, I gotta get out there. Oh man.
Come on. You remember, I was trying to say, I got your back. We got your back.
I remember you tried to bring that Seattle over here. They weren't going for it. It was like, nah, man, that's
I don't get my true credit for this, and I'm gonna put this out there on wax.
Here we go.
I feel like I brought the Who Ride You Ride back. To
facts, you did. You did though.
I don't get my love for it.
No, you definitely did,
bro. Let's do this.
Yeah.
This is hard. And I remember I hopped in the middle the first time.
Yeah.
And Coach Porter was like, you're not the guy for the middle. It's love, but you're not the guy.
Facts. But no,
the middle.
This true story. This true story. He definitely did. And I remember him also, like, because his whole thing is for you to be the guy in the middle, you got to be like the guy. Like, when you're on that field, like, it's no debate, like, you're him. And that was his whole thing. And that's why when TG hopped in there and he said that to him, I said, I ain't ever going to think about this. Boy, I ain't about to guard like that. Heck no. Dudes will be hurt. We be going to the game. Dudes hurt. Like, who going to be the Who Ride? I don't know.
Like, bro, I brought this back. I'm like, bro, they used to do this. I think this is hard.
He definitely brought it back, though, bro. He definitely brought it back.
Out the middle. They kicked me out the middle.
Facts.
That's when Devo came back from retirement.
That was 14.
And that was it. That was it. I was out there riding with it.
Yeah.
True story. I was
nice.
into the.
You definitely brought it back though.
I promise you. True story. I was into the excitement of a team. You know, I like how they did up west, down west that who got your back. I like that. I thought that was hard. So it's like I was trying to bring something like that down here, you know? And it still goes. They still
I'm about to say, I'm glad you got the Who Ride back because, man, I love Who Ride. I just knew I was never going to be a middle of the Who Ride guy. I just knew I was. I wasn't a middle Who Ride guy. It's cool. I'm in the band. I'm just the bass player. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Cool. Shazier took over. Shazier was swagging it for a minute.
Oh, yeah. He was going off. He was going off. Yeah.
So I think TJ does it now?
Yeah, it's TJ now.
So, you know, he got to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's his until he leaves. That's his. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. Make it hard. He seems passionate about it too.
Yeah. So, you know. But he be dropping onto a knee and everything. I'm like, okay, go get it. Go after that there. Yeah.
It's a lot.
You silly brat. But I did want to ask you too, man, before we, wrap this thing up, because I know, keeping the time and stuff like that. But we did have the Steelers release their schedule officially now. What were your initial thoughts on it, man? Did any game stand out to you more so than any other? Do you have any record predictions?
I just had this talk. I think they're a 9-7 team. Is that correct mathematically?
You need to add one more game.
Yeah, you need one more. So either 10-7 or 9-8. And the Steelers did make the postseason as a 9-7-1 last year.
Yeah.
Well, to saying the schedule, I think every game's a big game.
Yeah.
Let me put that out there. I think every game's a big game. You know, I'm excited about that Raiders game. I thought the NFL could have took a little bit of advantage of the immaculate reception.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm excited to see that. I think their schedule's a good schedule. They don't have to travel light years away. So I think that's
true. Staying all in the same time zone, East Coast.
Same time zone. I seen they got a Monday night game, correct?
Yes.
Is it Colts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's exciting. They got a bye week in the middle of the season. I believe it was
it's like perfectly placed. That's what I'm saying. Perfectly placed.
So when the schedule comes out as a player, you're looking for the bye week. You're looking at the week.
Definitely looking for the bye week.
You're trying to see where you're.
Hey, bro, when is that bye week? Okay.
Yeah, when's that bye week? You don't want an early bye week.
No.
Got a long stretch.
Yeah.
And you don't really want a late bye week. You got a long stretch. A good schedule in terms of that.
Yeah.
They got their back end games. I believe they got the Ravens and the Browns on the back end.
Yeah.
I think that's great because, you'll get to kind of control. Once it starts to get ugly and it's going to get ugly, you get to control a little bit of your destiny. Like, we beat them, we got them. You feel that?
Okay.
I think that's exciting. They get some of their early games out the way early.
Well, I was going to say, how do you feel about that early slate? Because we do know that, they got some guys in them first 6-7 weeks, man.
But they got the AFC East. They got the Patriots, the Jets.
Yeah, so to open it up, man, let me pull it up real quick in terms of the exact order.
I know they open with the Bengals. They go to the Bengals.
So Bengals week 1, Patriots week 2, on the road at Cleveland week 3. Cool. New York comes to town. Then after that, in week 5, they go to Buffalo. Then Tampa Bay comes here. Then they go to Miami to the Dolphins. Then they go to Philadelphia, and then they got the bye. Yeah.
Okay. So I got the first 8. Trubisky's got the show. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you.
You said the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Trubisky got the first 8. We see what we can do. You get out of there at 5-3, you feeling good. 4-4, you feeling good.
Okay.
I think we see the switch come at the bye week.
It's always the bye week, bro.
I think we bring in the reliever come the bye week. Bring in the reliever with the gloves, and he's gonna have the Saints. So that's perfect. At
gloves.
Home, the Saints 2 gloves against the Saints. I think he gets that, and let's see where it goes from there. Let's finish it out. He'll get the Bengals at home. He'll get the Ravens at home.
Yeah.
He'll get the Browns at home. That's perfect. You don't got to go to the road in a hostile environment to see these boys. You get these boys at home.
Some weak NFC South opponents on the road as well.
Carolina's in there. Yeah, that's definitely gonna help them out.
I think that's. Let me not be disrespectful, but I'm not gonna say that.
Let me not be disrespectful.
Because every game.
Hey, we gotta account for Tomlin games as well, man. You gotta account for it. That could be a Tomlin game. You never know. I'm putting them out there because I experienced it. I've experienced the Jets. I've experienced the Tampa. I've experienced the Chicago. I've experienced my fair share, man. Come on, bro.
I don't think I ever beat the Jets.
All right, now talk about it, T.
Never did that.
The only reason I got them was the last go around when they had Fitzpatrick. Other than that, Vic, Percy Harvin, we lost to that group. Yeah,
Mike Mitchell trying to jump over the pot.
Come on, bro. Yeah, they hit us with the Justin Bieber curse. That was It was like, yo, that's the Bieber curse, bro. Y'all was hanging with Biebs. Now this what happened.
I remember that.
Come on now. Okay. Yeah.
I got 2 quick ones before you bounce out of here.
Talk to you.
AB, should he retire as a Steeler? Not play, but just like 1-day contract, whatever it is.
Everybody knows I love AB. I defend AB to the depths.
That's your guy. That is your guy. That's your guy.
And we are on wax. I love AB. I love You were my guy. I love you, bro. But I just don't know if that breakup gets men. I don't know if we see that. Let me say it like that. Like, I think his kids will be older to see that. You get where I'm going?
Yeah.
I think that happens on the back end, but I do think they'll mend that relationship. You know, I do think I seen somebody say we forgave Ben, why we can't forgive AD.
Bro,
and it's
whoa, what? What? Wait,
Am I doing too much? Was that rude? I love AD.
What? Wow. We forgave you, Ben, so I guess we should be able to forgive AD. Lord.
I'm just saying, like,
wow.
forgiveness is crucial.
Wow, bro,
we gotta love AD. Like, this was one of the greatest receivers in
once a Steeler, always a Steeler.
No, facts.
Let's just be real. Once a Steeler, always a Steeler. This is one of the greatest statistical receivers in Steeler history. I think him and High Court that's it. That's it. So it's kind of like you gotta love them. I mean, it's other receivers. Let me not say that's it, but you get where I'm going. They're the top of the top.
I got him as the best.
Like, I think AD is the best receiver to come through the Steelers program.
That's all seriousness, yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I think he's the best receiver to come through Pittsburgh. So it's like, yes, I understand. You know, receivers are receivers. You know, T.O. even got in the Hall of Fame. Like, everybody gets forgiven. Like, give him some time. Give him some time. Let him get all this out of him. Let him be a good dude for a few minutes. Do some stuff. He did a lot of good things in the community. The kids love AB.
This is true.
You know? The kids love AB. Like, we still got that. So it's like, give it some time. Let it heal. Let these wounds heal a little bit.
I think the problem has been, though, every time we try to give him time, he does something else. I think that's, part of it. Because, I mean, whether we're talking him leaving Pittsburgh, him leaving Oakland, him leaving New England, and even him leaving Tampa, a lot of those could have been avoided if he would have just been quiet. Just shh, AB, just chill. And that's the other part.
Too, though, correct? Because we could argue that he's never truly lied to us. It's just his perception of how he handled the situation.
Absolutely, yes, and his delivery as well.
Later on, Gruden and the boys got in trouble. The Raiders, later on, this Tampa thing came out. It got kind of ugly. Yeah, Tampa. So it's like
the delivery though. The delivery is rough.
The delivery is rough, but maybe the message isn't a lot.
Fair enough.
We can't be quick to judge that quickly because we truly don't all the way know.
Facts.
So let's just give it some time. Let's let AB relax for a minute. Let things cool off. Clearly, he's came to a sense of like, I understand the value of Steeler Nation. Yeah. But I believe that if you retire him a Steeler, you put him on that cruise, I think the people love AB still.
Let's go.
Last one. You brought up Landry Jones. We had this debate 2 podcasts ago.
Here you go.
Okay. Game on the line, 2 minutes, fourth quarter. You need a drive, score points, win the game. Who would you want as your quarterback? Mason Rudolph or Landry Jones?
I mean, I'm going with Mason. No, I'm not going to do that. So, Luke, my dog, Landry Jones. Let me give you the why. Landry Jones came to Morgantown in a hostile environment in Morgantown. Tavon Austin went absolutely insane that night. Yeah. He 400, 500 total yards, and it was a hostile environment, and Landry still found a way to win that in overtime. He came down the field, and he handled it. I've seen Landry do that before.
Look death right in the eyes.
I've never seen Mason complete that. I'm going with Landry. I seen Landry beat the Arizona Cardinals that day.
Oh, talk about it. Thank you. Preach.
I've seen Landry come in there, hit Marte in the back of the end zone.
Okay.
Then hit him again on the little post.
And put Pat P and Tyrann Mathieu on hamstring alert. I know exactly what you're talking about, baby. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hamstring alert. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on.
I've never seen Mason do that.
Come on. Landry got to try a couple stadiums. A couple of them. Come on now.
We've seen Landry was a good quarterback.
Thank you.
I think Mason's a good quarterback. Landry I would have loved to see Landry in another system with another world. I think Landry was a good quarterback. He just never really got to learn to truly be a quarterback, in my opinion. It's tough when you follow up just a vet. When you just don't think you have a chance, it's tough. It's a different ballgame. Yeah. So to me, Landry was the guy. I would go with Landry.
Nah, I like it. Hey, heck of a response right there, man. Big Landry guys over here, man. Salute to Landry. Salute Landry.
Some passes. Landry got me here.
Landry making careers over here, man.
Come on, man.
Yo, you on foul, bro. God, dog. My man. Hey, well, as always, Locker Mate, man, you know we love having you on the show, man. Appreciate the heck out of you, baby.
Appreciate it.
My dog, man. We'll talk again.
Thanks, bro.
All right.